Today is April 21st, here in Southern Florida at the height of the COVID-19 quarantine lockdown. My mission is to fly to Chicago to pick up my aunt and bring her to Orlando, since she lives all alone in a condo building in Chicago and she's not comfortable to fly the airlines. So I'm gonna bring her to her daughter in Orlando, and that's my mission. Let's head to the airport.
The prop?
Alright, let's pick up the weather in the Boca and see how it's looking like.
Look, tower this information, Mike 1453 Zulu, wind 340 at 7. Sky conditions better than 5005.
Alright, information Mike. Local ground, good morning. Series November 122 Sierra Zulu looking to pick up IFR 2 Lima Zulu uniform, and I do have information Mike.
Series 122 Sierra Zulu, Boca ground, roger, clear to Lima Zulu uniform airport as filed. After departure climb maintain 2000. Expect 8,000 10 minutes after. Departure frequency 128.3. And squawk 3646.
Series November 122 Sierra Zulu is clear to the Lima Zulu uniform airport via as filed. Climb 2000 and 8000 after 10, 128.3, 3646, and information Mike rated X northeast.
2 Sierra Zulu rebag is correct, runway 5, taxi via Papa.
Runway 5 via Papa, 122 Sierra Zulu. Boom, 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 boom. Put the flight plan. You know, the plan is just to kind of keep it safe overall. You know, I go to Gwinnett Airport, no lunch there, I have my lunch with me, I'm to a quick stop, just get some fuel, maybe use the facilities carefully. On my way after that to Chicago Executive Airport, which then I have a rental car that I'm gonna just sanitize like crazy with my sanitation wipes. And then we're gonna be departing tomorrow, get back to Orlando. And of course, great to have you on board, and I hope you enjoy this flight. It's gonna be long, just because of the winds. We have headwinds tomorrow, we're gonna have all tailwind, and it's gonna be pretty bumpy up. Boca Tower, Series November 122 Sierra Zulu, holding short, runway 5 ready.
Series 2 Sierra Zulu, fly runway heading, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 5, clear for takeoff, 122 Sierra Zulu. Alright, full power, airspace is alive, both places, looking good, instruments looking good, everything in the green, and rotate.
Series 2 Sierra Zulu, contact Palm Beach, departure 128.3, good day.
28.3, good day, 2 Sierra Zulu. Palm Beach departure, good morning, Series November 122 Sierra Zulu through 900 feet for 2000 runway heading.
Series 122 Sierra Zulu, Palm Beach departure, radar contact, climb maintain 5,000, and we're going to do 7 or 9 as the final, which would you prefer?
We'll do 9 or 1,000 to Sierra Zulu, and climb 5,000 now.
2 Sierra Zulu, roger, and continue climb maintain 9 or 1,000.
9 or 1,000 to Sierra Zulu.
Series 2 Sierra Zulu, turn to left direct to Palm Beach, and join Victor 3 northbound.
Left direct Palm Beach and join Victor 3 northbound to Sierra Zulu. Trimming the airplane for 120 knots on the climb and turning direct to Palm Beach. I don't know, hand fly this whole climb here, just because it's such a beautiful day to fly today. Yeah, it's landing light off. Hazy, pretty warm down in southern Florida. Oh, it's almost IFR up here due to the haze. Very hazy. Barely see the ocean, look at that. The ocean is like we'll be able to tell where's the horizon. 9,000 feet on Victor 3 now. Let's throttle back a little bit and lean. Yeah, it looks like we're right at the top of that haze layer. Alright, good. We are good to go now.
Across BC,
about,
above 2,600
maybe about
feet,
35 minutes from Gwinnett right now, and riding at 6,000.
90 across BC, at or above 2,600
pretty choppy here.
Runway 33 approach.
Because of the wind that's coming from the north, northwest, over the mountains over there. Let's pick up the weather into Gwinnett.
Gwinnett Tower, FX Quebec, 1750 Zulu. Wind is 290 at 14, gust 24.
There's a 10 knot gust factor. We're going to add a little more airspeed there. Line approach, Cirrus 122 Sierra Zulu. I do have information, Quebec.
There's 2 Sierra Zulu, thank you.
And 2 Sierra Zulu, we're looking for lower if at all possible, just because right now getting into the clouds.
2 Sierra Zulu, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, 2 Sierra Zulu. Yeah, they're bumpy clouds too, that's the problem.
9463 Lima, contact the gust approach on 119.15. 119.15.
119.1. 563 Lima, thank you.
Okay. That was pretty crazy, chop. Good thing I didn't hit my head on the roof. Atlanta to Sierra Zulu, airport in sight.
122 Sierra Zulu, contact Gwinnett Tower on 124.1. Have a good day.
Over the tower, 124.1. Thanks, good day. Gwinnett Tower, good afternoon, Series November 122 Sierra Zulu 3100 and descending about 8.5 miles south of the field. Information Quebec inbound full stop.
And November 122 Sierra Zulu, continue for the midfield downwind runway 25, altimeter 29er 89er.
29er, we'll continue for the left midfield runway 25, 122 Sierra Zulu. Good, good, left tank, all set here. Let's hand fly it. Nobody in the pattern, nobody on the screen. That's a bird.
2 Sierra Zulu, remain on the downwind. I'll call your base. I have a vehicle on the runway for a fog check.
Alright, I do see the vehicle. You'll call my base. 122 Sierra Zulu.
2 Sierra Zulu, you can turn your base runway 25, clear land. Wind 29018, gust to 24.
Alright, runway 25, clear to land, turning base. 122 Sierra Zulu. Pretty strong crosswind from the right side. We're totally crabbing here. Wow, those updrafts are just crazy. And wind shear. Let's give it some power here. Man, it's crazy. Wow.
2 Sierra Zulu, which parking?
We're just gonna go to Jet Center. You have a pretty bad wind shear up there, -10, plus or minus or so. And
Over 2 Sierra Zulu, roger. A left turn there at Bravo. Takes you straight ahead of the Jet Center. Monitor ground point 8. You said plus or minus 10 or plus or minus 10, 15?
make it 10-15. You're in the game right there. There's a left and Bravo right here. Thanks.
2 Sierra Zulu, roger. The ramp. Have a good day. Plus 53507. Caution low level wind shear advisories in effect. Plus minus 10 to 15 on a short final. Winds 27014.
That was crazy. Good thing for a long runway here. Ah, boy. That was a lot of work. Alright, there's our guy.
A little lunch break, and we'll be back in the sky soon after. Hello, how are you? Easter, Greek Easter leftovers. Greek Easter is the real Easter.
Clear prop.
Twin Tower, Fresh Romeo, time 18500 Zulu. Winds are 290 at 12, gust 24.
Alright, we got information, Romeo. Pick up a clearance. Good ground, good afternoon, Series November 122 Sierra Zulu, instruments to Papa Whiskey Kilo.
122 Sierra Zulu, ground air clear to Papa Whiskey Kilo Airport. We have radar vectors as followed. Cloud maintain 3000. Expect 12,000. 5 minutes after departure. Line of departure frequency 126.907. Squawk 2561.
122 Sierra Zulu is clear to the Papa Whiskey Kilo airport via radar vectors S file, climb 3,000, then 12,000 after 5, 126.9972561. And information, Romeo, ready to taxi at Jet Center.
12 Sierra Zulu, readback is correct. Runway 25, taxi via Whiskey.
Runway 25 via Whiskey, 122 Sierra Zulu. Runway 25 is that way. Alright, everything's green here with my heading indicator, my compass, and also my turn coordinator is working properly. Alright, we're good to go. We have another almost 4 hours to go just because of the terrible headwind. I'm just gonna try, I'm gonna climb to 12,000 feet just to get a smoother air, but the headwind's gonna be terrible. Gwinnett Tower, Sears November 122 Sierra Zulu, holding short runway 25 ready.
Sears 122 Sierra Zulu, Gwinnett Tower, turn right heading 310, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Turn right heading 310, runway 25, clear for takeoff, 122 Sierra Zulu. Okay, final's clear. The other side is clear. Full ridge, all good. All across, looks good. Alright, 310 to the right. Runway 25 check. Engine page. Let's get out of here. Staying on the center line, flying the wing. Airspeed's alive both places, looking good. Instruments looking good. And rotate. Flaps up. Caps is available now. Let's engage the autopilot.
Sierra Zulu, contact to line departure. Have a good day.
Over departure, good day to Sierra Zulu. Departure, good afternoon, Sears November 122 Sierra Zulu, climbing through 2,304, 3,000, 310 heading.
November 122 Sierra Zulu, Atlanta departure, ident, climb and maintain 6,000.
Ident and 6,000 to Sierra Zulu.
2 Sierra Zulu, ready to contact 5 northwest of Gwinnett.
Yep, your position checks to Sierra Zulu.
Is that Nico?
It is.
Love you, gentlemen.
Another fan. Atlanta to Sierra Zulu, higher would be great.
November 2 Sierra Zulu, roger, climb and maintain 900,000.
900,000, thank you to Sierra Zulu. Zero heat, flying light off.
November 2 Sierra Zulu, maintain 101,000, contact Atlanta Center 133.1.
33.1 and 11,000, 122 Sierra Zulu. Atlanta, good afternoon, Sears November 122 Sierra Zulu, climbing through 9,300 for 11,000.
Sears 122 Sierra Zulu, last airline altimeter 2991, all course in just a couple minutes.
Alright, 299er1, to Sierra Zulu, thanks. Alright, they'll send us on course shortly. Alright, smoother air, but pretty much right now we have 31 knots headwind. Alright, let's put a little bit of oxygen on. Alright, let's throttle back a little bit, down to 30.5 manifold pressure inches, or less, or about there. And then we'll pull the mixture back to about the cyan line, which is about 16.8 gallons per hour. That provides about 77% power. And we'll see how it's gonna go once we get direct. It's cold up here, -1 Celsius, it's getting colder. We're now behind the cold front. That's why we have all this crazy wind. Hopefully it's gonna get better up in Chicago. They don't call it the Windy City for nothing. Alright, we got about an hour left for the flight. Wind is terrible. I have a 50 knot headwind. And my ground speed is 123 knots. It's just horrible. Slow. But what are you gonna do? Chicago approach, Sears November 122 Sierra Zulu with you, 1010,000.
At November 2 Sierra Zulu, about 6 miles. I'm gonna need you to cancel if that's what your plan is.
Yeah, go ahead. You can just go ahead and cancel me right now. 122 Sierra Zulu, cancel IFR.
November 2 Sierra Zulu, roger that. IFR cancellation is received. You can squawk VFR. Station advisor is approved. If you want to contact O'Hare for advisory, you could try 126.8.
All right, thank you. We'll squawk VFR. 2 Sierra Zulu, bye-bye. We are now officially
3552 Chicago Center, welcome.
And let's see. All right, we're going to be at the Hills intersection at 3,300 feet. Yep, it keeps us outside the Class Charlie for Chicago Midway, and also outside and above the Gary's Class Delta, and also below the Class Bravo for O'Hare. And then Bonzo intersection. Yeah, why not? Let's just put that. And that's going to line me up perfectly for runway 30. Oh, come on. Or is it just descend, man? I need to descend. Let's go. See, I'm doing all this and I forgot to descend. Forgot to set my altitude down lower at 3,300 feet. Let's put the landing light on. There's the city up ahead. Getting bumpy over here. The wind has dropped off significantly though, so that's good news. See if I can pick up the 80s too.
Chicago Executive Airport information, Juliet 2252 Zulu weather observation. Was 310 at 11, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 11.
Alright, we have information, Juliet. Wind is pretty much down, runway 30. Our descent is looking pretty good. Executive Tower, good evening. Sirius November 122 Sierra Zulu is 15 miles southeast on the shoreline. 2,300 descending, information Juliet inbound, full stop, looking for runway 30.
Sirius 122 Sierra Zulu, Executive Tower, good afternoon. Ident for me, executive altimeter is 29 or 9 or 8. Wind at the field 330 at 10, gusting 18. Ident observe, make straight in, runway 30.
Alright, straight in for runway 30, 122 thanks. There's the runway up ahead.
Actually, Sirius 2 Sierra Zulu, we might be having a slight wind shift here. I'm actually showing winds now are 050 at 11, gusting to 20 at the moment.
Oh, interesting, okay. Then runway 34 or something?
Yeah, let me check the wind socks. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Sirius 2 Sierra Zulu, it's the wind socks are all favoring in runway 6. 34 would probably be better. If not runway 6 or maybe even runway 12, just advise. If you want to stick with 30, you can still have that as well.
Yeah, I'll take runway 34, 2000.
Alright, Sirius 2 Sierra Zulu, change to runway 34, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, 127. Let's switch over to runway 34. Yeah, I can actually see that too. It looks like the wind's coming from behind me right now, 2000.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but it's kind of rare for me to see it shift so instantaneously like this.
Well, we're in Chicago, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Wind 08010, gusting 20.
Switch.
500.
There's 2 Sierra Zulu, any right turn, Kilo, signature with me. You guys have a good night.
Thank you very much, Kilo, signature with you, Welcome to Chicago, finally we're here. Now, gonna go get some dinner at my aunt's house and get some rest. And tomorrow afternoon we'll be heading back to Orlando.